saying?
So
What'd you say, Coco?
what would it take for women to take correction?
Mhm.
Since we're talking about you can't be protected if you're not corrected.
What you mean?
What would allow, well, I guess the questions to the panel, what would allow you to, what, who
Mm.
would you allow to correct you? Who could correct us?
Nobody. Women have to want to be corrected. Like, I don't even understand. Like, women have to want to be corrected. Women have to want to do anything. If they don't want to, it's not happening. Like, they have to want to. So it don't matter if you Tom over here or Dick or Harry or
Mm.
Paul. Like, it don't matter who you are. If women don't want to take correction from you, they not. They take corruption. We take correction from who we want to take it from. And that's just it. From who we deem is worthy of us respecting them. That's it. It's just depending on what a woman wants. It's always what a woman wants. Because that's just what society has become, what a woman wants. That's just it.
Yeah, and I would venture to say that the ones that touts around who gonna check me, boo, can't nobody correct them.
Definitely.
Man,
I think that comes from a place of if
entitlement.
if you've always felt like your voice was small, and then you get to a place to where you feel that you can have that voice. I think that's where that mantra comes in. Who gonna check me? Because all your life up until then, you've been the one getting checked. So you like now I'm feeling better about being in a place, and then it spills over into other relationships. You had to be quiet all the time that your daddy told you to shut the fuck up because he ain't talking to you. Yeah, now you're like, oh nah, ain't no motherfucker gonna tell me to shut the fuck up, including my man. You know what I'm saying? So even to answer Coco, like from your dad could give you, I hope my father is still in my life and my only living parent right now, so I still take correction from him. I don't like it sometimes what he say to me, but I like him say I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I might walk to the house, well, because he be outside on my porch sometimes. I go walk to the back of my house and I'll say my shit in the back of the house where he can't hear me, and I come back out because that's that. But yeah, it's a respect thing. I think we have to feel like we have to respect them, and it may sound effed up, but I think all of that is coming from a place of, in a moment of causation is the correlation. So
Yeah, I mean, I can vibe with that. A person whose voice is never heard or is never taken into consideration growing up their entire life are the ones that grow up into adulthood and now they like, who gonna check me?
yeah,
I
and
can
it's
I
not
can
an
see that to a
excuse,
certain
but
extent.
like I
Yes.
said, we can point to something, because at the same time, in order to be a good leader, you have to know how to follow. In order to know that you're right, you have to know how or where you were wrong. So it makes sense, but and I think there's some good value to being submissive. I think there's some good value to recognizing when you should shut the fuck up.
But
Mm-mm.
majority of women operate in that mind frame though of like who's gonna check me.
I don't
Majority
think
of
so.
women operate. Majority of
I
women
don't think a
operate in
majority
that
of
mind frame because of feminism. So it's just like
no.
that's just how
No.
majority of the women think today. It's
Do
been it's been breeded into women
right.
of generations, or bred it's bred into women of generations. Like, feminism just teaches us we're gonna be the boss. We're independent. We're responsible. We could do what we want to do when we want to do it with whoever we want to do it with, and for whatever reason we want to do it for. That's how we operate
Mm-mm.
in society. That's why we do talk about, oh, strict program. You got to get onto my program, and you can't do this. You can't do that. I need my man to do this. I need him to be this. It's exact. That's how this is exactly how majority of women operate in society today. Who's going to check me? And that's why they can't be corrected. There's nobody to correct women because women don't want to be corrected by nobody.
Yeah, I disagree.
Do you
I
think that
disagree vehemently.
the men who disqualify for all this stuff, do you think that those men are respected? Who are disqualified from leadership, who are disqualified from submission, who are disqualified to correct women, do you think that those men are respected?
No,
Right?
they're
Because we said
You talking
they
to
can't. Well, it was said earlier they can't do any of those things, right? They don't qualify for those things. So, do you think that those men are also respected?
you talking about randoms or you talking about within a relationship?
Talking about when y'all
That kind
said
of
most
submission.
men are not qualified for submission, et cetera, et cetera. Most men aren't leaders, et cetera. Are those men respected?
they
Outside
don't.
of decent, like just human respect, like talking about reverence, no.
Yeah. Like I don't. So like, let me just. I don't respect. So when we look at categorically, right? I don't respect women's physical prowess. Like I don't. Like
Hmm.
just in terms of just brute strength, force, speed, right? Inertia, all that stuff. None I don't. Right. So when you say a man can't lead, he don't qualify for submission and etc., I just don't see how he's respected.
He don't qualify because he's not
It's
respected.
not.
You know what I mean? Like if you eliminate him from all that stuff, I don't then see how they could say, but in the next breath, but I respect that man. It's just hard for me to fathom that. That's why I gave the physical prowess like respect. Like I haven't seen enough from women to where like, yeah, women are, and as it pertains to me, you see what I mean? Like just in front of just straight physical strength, right? Because I'm strong. So when I look at that, I'm like, he ain't really strong. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why I use that because I just look
Hmm.
at it for myself.
Yeah, like if she were to punch you, would be like somebody throwing cotton balls at your chest. Yeah.
Yeah, but you better stop, right? Because that's my I'm strong. And so I just don't think that man is respected, and then I wonder how do we treat people we don't respect?
Like shit.
Like they don't exist.
You wouldn't treat them well if you don't respect them. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
treat
when
them
we
like
cause we
shit.
just we want to fill in the equation.
I mean, I think they're respected as far as like just basic human decency, but as far as like the reverence part of it, they're not getting that. For me to be able to, for me to want to put my life in that person's hands, mm-mm.
Yeah, 100%. Or think about that, right, Cal? Putting your life in his hand would also mean adhering to the instruction.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at most men, like they don't deserve these things or don't qualify for these things, how likely are we to heed their instruction? Hence, you can't protect what you can't correct.